You've seen this place once before. I've seen it twice before. So this time we have armor, which is cool. So if I jump down, I won't kill myself as bad. All my stuff is there, which is awesome. I really like it a lot. It still seems like the pigmen are angry at me. Mainly, my main assessment of that is because they are trying to follow me when I move. So if you see over here, if I go this way a little bit, maybe, yeah, they're following me. Great, love that. Note for next time, if I die, which is likely, to bring a sword, or like a bow. That'd be cool. Shoot. At the very least, it's a challenge, and that's cool. Questing Mayhem is challenging in more ways than just odd recipes. So that's a nice feeling. And why did my past self have to go down there? That's like the worst place to be. Don't ask me how I'm gonna get back. By the way, I don't know that answer. Geronimo. Alright, only 3 hearts of damage. Skeleton, I really don't need you in the way right now. Really not a requirement. Oh my gosh, they hit like a good news is we're getting a little bit of gold. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Probably the worst mistake I've made in my life, which may end very shortly. Skeletons, you don't even have bows, and you're gonna like skip forward a bunch. Yeah, hi. Thanks, Flag. You're the best. So here's some soul sand that I mined earlier. That's cool. Let me mine up this stupid grave while more skeletons come and kill me. That's awesome. And mine up my actual grave, which has like a bunch of cool stuff in it. Cool, thanks. We got 35 quartz. Awesome. And so my initial plan, I really don't want to mine anymore. I'm just put off by it now. So we have 3 iron swords now, which is great, and 2 pickaxes. This is my Tinker's sword though, so I'll use that instead of these vanilla swords. Okay. We also have 3 varieties of food, which is cool. I will eat them in ascending order of quantity. I brought a crafting table so I can measure how much quartz we have on the go. As a reminder, we need 32 quartz blocks to complete a quest. The quest isn't necessarily crucial to complete currently, but it'd still be nice to complete it. Especially considering how abundant quartz is. I think we should be able to do that fairly easily. The only problem may occur when pigmen get angry at us for stealing their precious quartz. The coal is also nice, is also very tempting to mine, but I'm worried about that exact thing that just happened. I'd rather not die, because we've seen how hard it is to recover my stuff. So that's just something to keep in mind. This, like right here, is like a perfect amount of quartz. Just need to make sure they don't explode. I'm picking them up, and pigmen aren't nearby. Considering pigmen aren't nearby and we're using a bunch of coal back at home, I think that's probably worth the risk. Maybe except for the fact that there was a pigman right behind me, or at least tracked me. That's fair. I mean, I wouldn't like if pigmen came to the overworld and mined all the resources I need for recipes. That wouldn't be cool. No thanks. Up to the top, and we'll see what we have. We have more quartz, which is cool. We got rid of that quartz? Yes, we did. The answer is yes. Good to know. How's my pickaxe doing? My pickaxe is doing fine. It could be doing better. Quartz. Okay. Pigmen, you seem chill. Except when you're not. Hi. You're gonna run forward, aren't you? Because lag. Oh my god, okay, cool. It sounds like you're behind me, but you're not, which is fine. I mean, props to you for achieving not echolocation, whatever, that superpower. It's really cool. I applaud you for it. It's probably genetic mutation over 500 centuries. I owe you, his brother. Cool, I need to probably get out of here, maybe. I have a stack of quartz, that's cool. We just need a little bit more. We honestly don't need that much. 19. Something tells me we just need a little bit more. Yeah, we need like 11 more blocks. I feel like it's just going to be worth it to get this over with now when we're already angry at Pigmen. And already in the nether, so let's just do it now. We can also grab some more resources while we're here, because why not? Like, for instance, I know we have a bunch of, I'm sure they'll get extra mad at that, especially considering I don't have any more in my inventory. Oh, I need that cobblestone actually badly. Mushroom, get out here, please. Oh boy. It's always cool being a little bit on fire. I've always enjoyed that. Silver, you would be nice. There we go. Okay. So we need like just a little bit more quartz. What are you gonna be enough? You were plentiful. You were like 30 something. Not bad. I don't think if I have my math correct, which I usually don't. I don't think that'll be enough though. Alright. Question: am I actually picking up the quartz? No, I'm not. Great. Iron Flesh, why do I have you? If nothing but to fail. Okay. So we have like a stack in a bit, which is nice. I like a stack in a bit. Is this going to be enough? 28? We're so close, we're so close. Come on. We need 2 more blocks. Okay, we can do this. It feels like there should be quartz somewhere around here. This is quartz. Yes, it's hard to tell sometimes. Between, oh man, why didn't you bring mine? It's hard to tell sometimes between quartz and saltpeter, which are both white and look very similar. Ow. Baby, here's your father. Okay. One more piece of quartz, like one more. Actually, wait, we have more than enough. Oh my god. Quest complete. Except for the fact it's not, because we still need quartz slabs. Don't ask me why I decided to make that quest. Feels weird, but it's fine. Baby zombie pigman. Question: are you going to attack me? Answer is yes, as you've clearly shown. Man, you almost killed me. Okay. Definitely time to get out of here. I really wish I would regen faster, but I suppose pumpkin pie isn't the best for healing wounds. Almost fatal wounds that have been inflicted upon me by some alien pig humanoid face. Oh boy. I guess on the way back, I'll brainstorm how to, get back, considering I fell from, like, a skyscraper height. Are you angry at me? No, it doesn't look like it. Thank you so much for not being friends with that baby. Baby was, pretty mean, to be honest. Okay, here we are. It arrived sooner than I expected. But it's fine. Looks like the zombie pigmen are not, in fact, angry at me. Over on the side of the continent, which is nice. So we can fill up here, and then just simply, once again, fill up here. Not going to be the most practical way to get back down. Definitely not future-proofing this, but it's fine. The important thing is we almost completed the quest, and that is a good thing. And there's the nether portal. To be honest, the escape went much better than the journey. You know, people say it's the journey, not the destination, but I mean, the journey was pretty. I had a terrible time with the journey. I died 3 times. I died twice. It's up to now. But the destination was awesome. I got a bunch of quartz and got a safe ride home. Not too bad. Okay. So let's see. Because if I remember correctly, it's called quartz blocks, but it has you make slabs. I don't know. Past me was weird. But if I recall correctly, first of all, as tradition, heads go on wall. If I recall correctly, the quest has like a bunch of quartz related things. Like it'll probably have me make stairs and whatnot as well. So that's going to be a great experience. Where I probably doubt I have enough quartz to necessarily complete the quest currently, but we will see. Should be optimistic, I suppose. Bones, you can go with your friends. Same with Pigment Head, and the entire thing was to get Soul Sand to grow Nether Seeds, Ender Seeds. I forgot about that. How's Coal Cook doing? We're less than halfway down to 1. Great. So let's just make some slabs. That sounds like a plan. It was 18, right? I hope so. Yep, and next it has us make chiseled things, which is just... Actually, I wonder if it would be so much cheaper, question mark? Yeah, I can do that, okay. And then I can just turn them back. Awesome. At least I hope so. My god, if I can't, that will suck. It does matter, actually. Quartz pillar. Perfect. By the way, this is 100% not the intentional way to complete this quest. The intentional way is to, like, make the things and have you require a bunch of quartz, but, like, At least I'm giving people who do this validation, maybe? It was like 8 quartz stairs, right? Sure. Yeah, awesome. And that's the quest complete. Amazing. I'm going to get another quartz ore because I think I can fortune that maybe, or at least attempt to. I think my pickaxe has like luck or something on it, and so we may get more than 16. I really hope that doesn't explode. My god, if you explode. Oh my god. Doesn't look like it. I think it would have already exploded. Yeah, so we got 21 instead of 16. Not bad, unless it already gave us quartz. I'm not sure. It gave us quartz shards, which is essentially just quartz nuggets. You can combine them into 9, and yeah, so not exactly enough. But you know what? It's to do anything with, but it's fine. Put it back in here. We already had quartz shards apparently somehow. There we go. One more extra piece of nether quartz. But we have been moving on slowly but steadily into exploration, which is, I'm not complaining about that. I've been putting tools over here for some reason now. Don't ask me why. Just kind of a convenient spot, I suppose. Okay, what's next in exploration while we wait for Coal Coke to do its thing? Spooky, scary skeletons. There are many mobs in the nether, but only one of them are truly needed to progress. This is the Wither Skeleton. They guard the nether fortresses with their wither effect. Kill them to get their heads, you may have to do this several times. It's a rare drop, and you only need 3 of them. A cleaver or a sword with beheading may be beneficial. So yeah, Wither Skeleton skulls haven't even found a fortress yet, but the good news is, I did collect another iron ore, which I've never done before apparently. Definitely, wow, definitely going to choose the regular iron ore because I can just multiply that fairly easily. Also completed nether gold ore. And notice also that these, so like, I guess when I completed quartz is unlocked these, which is cool. But like, let's see, I have nether copper ore, but it hasn't been unlocked yet because I didn't gather nether coal ore, which actually requires, didn't think about this, requires silk touch. Because when I mine the nether coal ore, it just gives me coal. So that's an interesting thing. Probably the same thing with lapis. But yeah, silk touch is required to progress in that. But anyway, so like there's a set progression. It would almost be similar to the basics Questline in here, where it was like once you unlock the first cast, you like unlock all the casts. But no, once you get quartz, it like goes to nether gold ore, and once you get nether gold ore, it goes to pig iron or iron, and then coal and lapis and whatnot. So there's a progression. I'm not exactly sure why I chose to do it that way over the other way. Just maybe how I was feeling that day. Who knows? No one will ever know. No, I mean, I didn't mean. Gonna be honest, I didn't mean to take a iron gear out, but I mean, I guess I won't complain. They're somewhat useful, I suppose. It'd be nice if I used the right cast though, which is right here. Cool. How much is left in there? At least room for one more block. Maybe exactly 2 more blocks. We will see. Or maybe we'll just waste a bunch of iron. Who knows? Yep, exactly room for 2 iron blocks. Never really done that before, but I'm not complaining. And we'll also use the excess gold. Okay, so, as an assessment of where we're at, I'd rather not. I've had a bad time in the nether already today. I'd rather not do spooky, scary skeletons. The basics. We have the enchantment table, which requires a lot of diamonds, and we're working towards getting diamonds to move forward with storage. So we're bottlenecked with that. Currently, we have 23 diamonds. We need over a stack to get that diamond chest, and it doesn't look like we're going to be using enough gravel, which is very shocking. I put like 6 stacks in there. Anyway, so we're bottlenecked on storage. In Pipes and Power Plus, we could move forward with Blockz ducts or diamond transport pipes, but these require diamonds. I don't want to use any unnecessary diamonds right now. We could do biofuel, a generator that produces RF when supplied with biofuel from the Mine Factory Reloaded mod. This fuel must be piped into the generator. So we could do that. We don't have the fuel right now to actually power it or use it in any way, shape, or form, but it's an option. Farming with agricraft is something I haven't touched in a while. Unlocked quests currently include red mushroom spores, cactus seeds, and dandelion seeds. I may knock one of those out this episode, who knows. And finally, exploration, rather not do right now. So those are our options right now. And of course, in an industrial revolution, we could do these extraction pipes. I do recall they're pretty expensive though. And we're working on the coal coke, and we're locked out of the vat until we get further down into storage. I mean, technically we're not locked out of that. I just like to not skip quests. I'm not gonna worry about generators right now. So that's where we're at right now. Just to have you that's why, okay. So it requires the transfer node energy, which if I recall is just like a lot of redstone. We may be able to make that now. Who knows? Transfer node energy. Yeah, it's just energy. Requires transfer node items, we have. Blocks of gold, we have. This is like the real expensive part, but like it shouldn't be that bad. It's essentially just a lot of gold, a lot of redstone, and some gold. I mean, we could try to make that now. What's it like with the hyper rationing? Hyper rationing is just hyper rationing. Okay. Hyper rationing pipes include just rationing pipes. Do we have rationing pipes? Yes, we do. We have like 52 of them. Great. And how many of these hyper rationing do we need? We need 10. Amazing. And so it just requires like a bunch of big buttons, which is just essentially 4 stone. And some glass. Okay. Let's do this. Well, I guess I'll just turn all this stone into buttons. It feels weird, but oh well. We're going to need more buttons than this, actually. We need 60 times 4 buttons. We need 60 big buttons, which is 60 times 4 just normal buttons. So that's a little bit strange. We have So all that stone is actually just going to be turned into buttons. All that stone I made earlier. So that didn't really think that would be the use for it, but here we are. Gonna need to smelt up a bit more stone. Probably a stack may suffice? Question mark. Let us test that out. Oh, we have an excess brick in here for some reason. Anyway, put that with your clay friends, I guess, which are not in there. They're in here. Let's do the ender seeds. Oh my god, complete organization failure at this point. We went to the nether to do ender seeds, and then completely got sidetracked with other quests once I survived the nether after the 4th attempt. Okay. Let's do that after a good night's sleep when I get some rest. Okay. Soul sand. We'll do this while we're waiting for buttons to smelt and coal coke to be processed. Soul sand. Do you require... Well, actually, question for ender seeds. Do you require... water to be by you? I don't know. And so, we have a watering can, right? Like, I'm not sure, if they don't require water, I doubt a watering can would actually walk to increase their growth speed. I mean, it's worth trying, right? Grab the watering can, and let's see some action. I don't even know if, like, you can crossbreed these. They're from Pam's Mob Drop Crops, and I know you can crossbreed other, Pam's seeds, so maybe. I mean, some of these are already in the first growth stage or second growth stage, so I mean, it feels like it may be walking. Yeah, like 29%. I feel like that's has to be 43%. Yeah, that's an increase. That's more than normal. I mean, the texture doesn't really change. So that doesn't help. But like, you know. All right, let me do this for a while, and I'll come back to you. 50. Alright, it changes at 57% apparently. That's cool. So yeah, this will work. Let me come back to you when I have some ender pearls. Okay, came back inside to check the coke oven, and it seems that we've ran out of room for these next few coke blocks to make. So we've ran out of room in the crucible oil tank, and so what I'm going to do there is I'm going to take an iron drum that we've recently made, and I'm going to take a bucket and just kind of bucket all of that out. So we'll place that drum here, I suppose. Can I still open that chest? Yes, I can. Awesome. And so we're going to just essentially shift click the bucket into there. I don't know actually why that wouldn't be going, but we will see. And we're just going to put that creosote in there. I don't think, maybe you can do this with the creosote bucket drum. No, you can't. You may be able to do that with like immersive engineering tanks, but you can't do that with extra utilities tanks. There we go. So there's okay. So I guess block of coal makes more creosote than just normal coal, which makes sense. In all fairness. There we go. We're slowly but surely getting there. It'll just take an extremely long time. Let me continue bucking up this coal, this creosote oil, and most of the ender pearl seeds have also already grown by this point. So let me show you those after this last few bucketings. We have one more? Yeah. Alright. Do we have one more? Yes, we do. Awesome. Okay. So that's 10 buckets of creosote oil, which will be used fairly fast later on in immersive engineering. So yeah, these seeds, ender pearl seeds, are all done. This one's just being stubborn for some reason. I don't know why it's not going. Like, I've watering canned it a bunch, and it's not really doing much. So yeah, we're just gonna do a harvest without it. That provides us 10 ender seeds and 7. Of course, now you grow. Thanks so much for cooperating. So yeah, 8 ender pearls, not bad, and that's a renewable source of ender pearls. So I am not complaining. I'll probably test out whether they can be crossbred in between episodes. That's just not something I necessarily want to do right now. Instead, a more preferable activity at this point would simply be waiting for the coke to turn into the coal to turn into coke bricks. So this may be a shorter episode, but I'm going to actually end it here. In between episodes, I will AFK for this block for this coal cook to be created, and hopefully by the next episode we may have enough diamonds, although I highly doubt it, to continue on with storage and make that diamond chest. I may also go mining in between episodes to help out with that cause. But anyway, thank you for watching this video.